I can't afford a property with multiple units because I can't afford a larger loan. Welcome back to another episode of Fridays with the Fiddle Fig, where we cover common questions, misconceptions, and myths about real estate. I'm John Selby with the Selby team, and this is a topic we cover a lot with our buyer clients. When we're sitting down in a buyer consultation, we ask our clients what their goal is for this purchase, what they're looking for, what's their desires, and oftentimes we'll get a client who says, "Oh, I would love to buy a house or buy a property that has one or actually two or three, or even in some cases 4 units, but they're worried that the higher price of this property and the higher mortgage payment is going to be out of reach for them." And so here's a few things that we tell them when talking to them about this topic. First off, we tell them a multiple unit property is a much better long-term investment. And the reason being, as the owner or the landlord, you can choose a few different things. First off, what unit are you going to live in? If you have a 2-bedroom, a 3-bedroom, and a 1-bedroom, times get hard, you decide to move into the 1-bedroom to collect larger rents from the 2-bedroom and the 3-bedroom, or you even decide to move completely out of the property, let it pay for itself by renting all of the units. So as you can see, it gives you a little bit more versatility than just owning a single house, where you have the option of living in it and renting out bedrooms maybe, or selling it. So that's one topic we cover with our clients. The next topic we cover is in regards to the total purchase price of a property like this, and the concern with it being too high and not actually being able to qualify for the property. One unique thing about a multi-unit property is that a lender is actually able to take the money that's earned from the other units that you may not be living in and count that towards your monthly income. So what that means is it actually makes the property more affordable because they're able to increase your income for the mortgage. And the last topic we tend to cover with these clients is showing the monthly affordability of a multi-unit property over a single family house. And we use the comparison of saying, by buying a single family house at, say $550,000, or buying a multi-unit, like let's say 2 units at $700,000, oftentimes when running the numbers, when you include the rent from the additional unit, that client is actually reliable or responsible for a much smaller payment per month than they would be for that single family home. So their total monthly expense actually goes down by buying a more expensive multi-unit property. All in all, multiple unit properties can make a great investment for the right buyer. If you think it's something that you might be interested in, let's have a talk and see if together we can decide if it's a good fit for you. And that's it for this week's episode of Fridays with the Fiddle Fig, where we cover common questions, misconceptions, and myths about real estate. If you'd like a topic covered on a future episode, make sure to drop it in the comments or send us an email and we'd be happy to cover it for you. See you next week.